never thought of myself as one for tattooing. I've always admired them, and I think they were a cool way of expressing oneself, but I never saw myself as, oh, I'm going to go out and get a tattoo. I started my first tattoo in 2013. December 2012, I had a miscarriage and fell into a depression, and I just couldn't get myself out of that funk. And I went through, got on medication for it eventually, and I just wanted a way, instead of mourning, I wanted something to remind me of the God's promise. And it was, because I had polycystic ovaries, and so I was always told, that's probably something not going to happen for me. So for it to even happen was a miracle from God, saying, I have the final word in this. Yeah. So I wanted something to remember that promise and celebrate what would have been, and so that started that journey. And so I went and got my first tattoo, and I was flipping through Pinterest one day, and I found a tattoo of a teddy bear with building blocks, and it spoke to me. Just, it's a starting point, and teddy bears are lovable, so it was kind of a starting place for my healing, and it really did the job for me. And I was like, okay, well, I'm okay with one. So that's what started the teddy bear tattoo.
And you said that was healing for you?
Yes, it was. It started the healing process. It was some way for me to have a conversation started with somebody, and it's been, oh, what is that for? Because they can obviously tell there's a meaning behind it. And I'm like, yeah, well, I actually had a miscarriage, and, I can open up about that. That's a silent tragedy, I feel, in our society. People don't open up about that. There's not a dialogue that says, this is how you approach somebody when they've had a miscarriage. It's not a easy topic of conversation, and so I feel people don't touch on it. Yeah. And so for me, it was a way of, hey, it's honoring his memory, and then giving me healing, and then maybe helping somebody heal in the process too. Might have them open up when they didn't feel comfortable in starting a conversation any other way. Yeah. So, because it's amazing how that really is a common problem that people don't talk about, And so and the emotional toll it takes on you is real, and you don't know how to address the you need help, and you don't know how to heal yourself, and then you have your partner that you're trying to make sure they're okay too, and you're trying to be okay, and there's no, this is how this road to healing looks. And for me, it's one way. For you, it could be another.
Well, even between the two, like he processed it very differently than I did, and that was hard. It's one thing. I think it's different to have it with a woman.
Yeah.
There's just something different, I think, a lot of times.
So it's a strange hidden grief.
It is. And then it also takes a toll on the marriage too, because you're trying to deal with something internally, and you're also trying to be there for your partner, and there again, that support system from the church, the community, other people is not there that I think we really need. And so therefore you have marriages that, end up in divorce because that is, the issue. They don't know how to communicate that they're hurting. They don't know how to say, I'm hurting, I know you're hurt, because they know you're hurting too. So it's a hard dialogue. And I think it has really made me more aware of, hey, you're not really okay. You say you're okay, but you're really not. It gives you that next level of awareness, I think, on those people's emotions a lot more often.
Yeah.
So.
We all say we're fine.
We're really not. And, we don't know. We are a self-dependent society. So, I'll get it. I'll take care of it myself. We don't know how to ask for help, because that's, to us, a sign of weakness. A lot of people say, oh, I can't ask for help. That's what weak people do, and it takes a strong person to say, I'm not okay. I need help.